Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent. This beef continues to go on. So let's talk about, Earl Haynes. 50 Cent actually accused Floyd Mayweather of having something to do with the murder-suicide because Floyd Mayweather was sleeping with Earl Haynes' wife at the time, Stephanie. And it seems like, Floyd Mayweather may have blamed Trey Songz. That's what 50 Cent is saying. And so one of Earl Haynes' best friends posted that, it's true that Floyd did sleep with Stephanie and he's the one, and the suicide has something to do with Floyd Mayweather. That's why he was on FaceTime with Floyd Mayweather before he committed suicide. That's the only reason why. It had nothing to do with Trey Songz. And that's what Earl Haynes' best friend said. And Trey Songz liked that post. So it seems like Trey Songz is feeling, 50 Cent having his back. And it seems like Earl Haynes' peoples are feeling that 50 Cent is having Earl Haynes' back, telling him that it was Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather didn't give a damn about Earl Haynes and his wife Stephanie. So there we go with that bull crap. I'm just like, damn. So what's going on with that situation? And then we have, Fox News actually reporting on this murder-suicide with Earl and his wife Stephanie, and actually, saying that Floyd has something to do with it because it was FaceTime. So this beef is getting all the way to Fox News. Of course, Fox News would love to have any story that would downgrade and embarrass and, wash the mud up with anybody that is a successful African-American man. So it is what it is. If it's actually a true story about Floyd Mayweather and Earl Haynes, it's just sad. It's bad for business. And what you do in the dark definitely comes to light. And 50 Cent has been going back and forth talking about Floyd Mayweather's domestic violence cases and the women that he has allegedly beat up. And then 50 Cent has went it so far and got the police report from Floyd Mayweather's oldest son, I believe, and actually his statement that he gave to the police. And it was so sad to read that this little boy is talking about Floyd Mayweather beating up his mother and hitting her, and then him getting blocked in the hallway where he couldn't see. Floyd Mayweather yelling at him to go back to the room. And he seen, Floyd Mayweather, his father, punch and kick and hit his mother, and yelling and screaming, and he couldn't do nothing to protect her. He went to go get his mom's friend to try to help her, but, no one actually helped her. So it was really sad to see that and not being brought back up. And then, Floyd Mayweather's son being brought into the situation, but Floyd brought 50 Cent's son Marquise into the situation, actually, doing FaceTime with him. But he didn't say anything negative about 50 Cent, but it was just showing that, hey, I'm cool with your son, baby. I'm down with your son. Me and your son are peoples. And so that situation was bad, and that Floyd Mayweather posted under Marquise said, to Floyd that you look so good, Unc. You look just my age, Unc. And then, Floyd Mayweather posted under, like, it's all good. It's okay. You keep working hard. You keep doing what you got to do. Then you'll be okay. So it's like, it seems like after that, 50 Cent went in, it's just like crazy. And then 50 Cent goes in and talks about Floyd Mayweather, that he can never get a role on Power because he wouldn't be able to memorize his roles, or basically able to read. And 50 Cent keeps poking fun at Floyd Mayweather about his speech impediment, him stuttering and not being able to read, so, and making making fake, Instagram posts, like if pretending like it was Floyd Mayweather making the Instagram post, how bad the misspelling would be. So it's like, damn, he's really poking fun at Floyd Mayweather, and he's going ham. So Floyd Mayweather actually released, an Instagram post actually saying anybody that can get at 50 Cent and roast him, that's real funny. The first, 9 people that are real funny, or 5 people that are real funny were dissing at 50 Cent will get $9,000. So then people ran to 50 Cent's page and started to write the most ridiculous, craziest, funny shit ever. But money talks and bullshit walks. So it seems like that situation's kind of terrible. And then, Floyd Mayweather also poked fun at, 50 Cent, saying that 50 Cent should actually be beefing with his watch because him and his watch has the same type of network, that 50 Cent can't afford an $18 million watch, and 50 Cent only has 20 million, and my watch costs 18 million. So you are on the level as my watch to beef with. I was just like, oh no, which was funny. But come to find out, 50 Cent's, network is more than $20 million, because actually 50 Cent sold effing vodka, so he got a couple of $100 million from that situation, I believe, too, as well. And so the saga continues. They go back and forth. And, you know, 50 Cent actually posted a picture of Floyd Mayweather with P. Diddy looking very comfortable, like they was about to kiss. And, you know, 50 Cent has said over and over, every time he get on the Breakfast Club, any interview, that he feels comfortable if P. Diddy name or Diddy name is brought up. He talks about Diddy being homosexual and being gay and things like that. And P. Diddy never responds to 50 Cent. So it seems like Floyd Mayweather shouldn't have responded to 50 Cent, because he's going in with these domestic violence cases. He got women talking. He got police reports. He's just going in and bringing a light to everything, saying that, you know, Floyd Mayweather would beat his women in the ring if they was actually in the match. It's just like crazy. And it just actually takes the shine off of Floyd Mayweather actually being a champion, because usually you don't have champions that are boxer and sports actually going through this type of beef on, you know, the public web. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And I'm like, damn, this just don't look good. And so it also makes me think, like, damn, what's going on with Floyd Mayweather? Does he beat the young girls that he have now at his house, his harem of women? Does he hit them? Does he smack them? Like, is he going to be upset because of all these domestic violence posts that 50 Cent's doing? Is he going to go after them? Or he's not really paying 50 Cent any mind? So there we go with that situation. Then also 50 Cent posted a picture of him with his grandfather, sticking up the middle finger, saying, hey, you know, F all these haters, and strike a pose with his grandfather. And then on top of that, 50 Cent said that he sent the goons after, you know, Floyd Mayweather at Polo Tropical. And so we don't know any information about that, but you know, 50 Cent don't play around when it comes to you talking about his sons and his kids and actually posting up with them. Because you see what happened with Rick Ross. He went after Gunplay because he couldn't get Rick Ross. And Slow Bucks, he went after Slow Bucks when he couldn't get on what Slow Bucks was doing. Had a picture with his son too as well. So, but I don't know if 50 Cent can actually have people put hands on Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather has peoples. He has an army. He has an entourage full of people, full of, you know, security. So what do you guys think about that situation? Probably later on the information will come out. Hopefully Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent talk privately and just stop this beef, because it really looks bad for Floyd Mayweather, because he's the champ. You know what I mean? He's the champ. He's undefeated. And also with 50 Cent, a lot of people are getting sick and tired of 50 Cent doing this, and they feel like, you know, they're not going to watch Power because of it. I don't know why. Because it seems like 50 Cent is actually being Kanan. He's actually acting just like Kanan. I mean, just being Kanan, like, all day, like, you know, strategic. I said that wrong. And just being, you know, going off at the hand. So it's just like, I don't know how Floyd Mayweather is going to win this battle. Is he going to stop this battle? Or is he just going to ignore 50 Cent? What's going to happen with the situation? Because 50 Cent's enjoying this. You know, Ja Rule sitting back having popcorn, enjoying this situation because he's watching the beef. You know, Ja Rule was like, he got the popcorn on deck. He's, you know, he's watching what's going on, and he thinks that it's just so crazy. And you know, Fat Joe's hoping that 50 Cent and actually, you know, Floyd Mayweather can actually, you know, come together and, you know, be friends again, or at least end the beef, because this is crazy. I mean, like, whoa, like the suicide situation is crazy, the herpes is crazy, 50 Cent living in an apartment is crazy. But usually when people mad at you, they say you have a disease. So we'll see what happens with that situation. Peace. I'm out. One love.